The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for elderly grandparents, household pets, and nuns. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting homosexuality, teenage pregnancy, or chemical dependency that may transpire as a result of listening to this garbage fountain. You have been warned. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Hi.
Where's it recording to? It didn't give me the option.
Your dad's house.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's recording. Hi, friend. Hi, hello.
Hi, friends.
We need to do a collab, even though we don't need to sync up the audio and the visual whatsoever, because we're back in COVID times, apparently, filming on Zoom again. Marilyn, why are we on Zoom? What's going on?
Well, we're both very busy women with very busy lives. And yeah, I mean, it's just a very hectic week for us.
Mm-hmm.
I went on holiday.
Same.
Yes.
Don't you just feel like it was the biggest mistake that we ever made to take time off?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I rediscovered how to relax. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those things that you don't realise how tense you are until you remove yourself from the situation. You're like, that's what spiraling is. Okay, right. Ooh.
Like my eyes can't agree with you more than they already are. Like, yes, hello.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't realize I wasn't doing well until I removed myself.
Yeah.
And now I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Back again.
Yeah, but I'm now back.
Guess who's back in the house? Guess who's got pubic blouse?
Yeah, but now I don't know. I've come back with a level of awareness. Do you know what I mean? Of the traps that I was in.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I mean, I have been listening to a lot of sleep podcasts, and one of the things that they tell you to do is to
drink.
But they say put the tip of your tongue to where the roof of your mouth meets the back of your front teeth, and that will stop you from like clenching your jaw. And I had no idea that my jaw was clenched until I was like, I guess I wasn't.
No,
I guess I was chewing on my own molars. Oh, how spicy.
So I put my tongue there and I'm still clenching back here.
Oh, you found a workaround? Like you found a way?
So apparently, I can't sleep with my mouth open. I have to.
Everyone tries to put their dick in it.
I've had to replace so many holes. Yeah, no, but I can't sleep with my mouth open because I now constantly feel like I've got dry mouth. So I sleep with my tongue behind my teeth, my jaw closed, and then I kind of like suction all the air out of my mouth.
Oh God! Did I tell you? Okay, speak. Hi, I'm Nana Arthole, by the way. Welcome.
Oh yeah, I'm Marilyn saying we're not in drag, but we are. Don't worry.
Although I look like like Jessie J gave Princess Diana a makeover and testosterone injections.
You look like Princess Diana went to prison.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's looking like, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Hold on to my pocket.
Whereas I'm Princess Fuckboy.
You absolutely are Princess Fuckboy.
So many dicks and cocks.
Oh, I just sleep with my mouth closed, otherwise everyone gets to win me. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm very tired. But yeah,
get confused about ends.
Yeah. Going back to what you said before. I kept on waking up and finding that not only had I been like clenching my jaw
in your mouth.
Not only had I been clenching my jaw in my sleep, but also I kept waking up and I was like, I bit in the insides of my cheeks, to which I was like, oh my God, this is what people used to do when they were Tina Gurner in the methadone, just like taking too many uppers. And then in the morning, they'd be like, oh, I've chewed the inside of my mouth. Apparently, no, mama, I don't need drugs for that. I just need stress.
Do you not do that anyway?
Back in the oldie timey days?
No, I mean, now I chew the inside of my mouth all the time.
Not intentionally, but I am a fat bastard, so sometimes I just can't get the food in my mouth quick enough, and I have bitten my tongue on my cheek on several occasions. I
always chew the inside of my mouth.
Nothing makes me feel like a greedier piece of shit that you're doing it right now.
Yeah. Is that not normal?
Define normal.
I always
I guess.
I don't know. I just kind of like eat my cheeks.
Okay, great. I mean, it is an anxiety thing. Yeah, like when people bite the inside of their lips, and that's essentially one of their 5 a day, is just, skin from inside their mouth.
Manja.
Yeah. So yeah, it's we've just been very very busy and important. It's so
Have you got a scalloped tongue?
What?
So if like on the edges of your tongue, they scalloped, it means that you've
Yeah.
That's from clenching your jaw. Because I live my life with my jaw clenched. Yeah, you've got one. Yeah, you see, it's got like indents where your teeth are.
Oh my God. It's crimped like a fucking pastry.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a Cornish pasty in your mouth.
I've got
From stress. It's a stress pasty.
But
a Cornish stress drink.
The age-old debate of do you crimp down the side or along the middle? Like, could you imagine if someone had a crimp down the middle of their tongue? What have you been?
Stegosaurus.
What have you been doing to you? Dinosaur mouth.
Open their mouth. They've got rows of teeth like a shark.
Looks like your tongue's been on Bake Off. Your tongue's like a showstopper.
Fuck's sake.
My tongue is a showstopper.
It's got neck glaze.
It's what they said when I was in prison. But yeah, it's just ridiculous at the moment. I'm cracking my knuckles. Beg your pardon. I made the mistake / excellent choice, depending how I'm feeling about it any point in time, of taking on like a writing project commission, as you well know.
You did.
Which is out in South.
Wait, no, you've not spoken about that yet.
Oh no, not at all. Like not in the slightest.
What you're really good at is just going through things and not talking to people about them. Like you're really good at sort of keeping the struggle to yourself. Have you noticed that about you?
Honestly, like my shoulders are broad enough to carry the world on them, absolutely, without complaining for a second about it. As you know, I've taken, but for the listeners at home, I've taken on this writing commission, and they would like it in. Well, it basically needs to be printed and done by the 9th of July, which means it needs to be with the printers by the 2nd of July, which means I need to have finished it by the 30th of June.
Which means you should probably start it.
No, I have started it. Please and thank you. I'm on it like a carb on it, gin and tonic Sonic. Thank you very much. Sorry, I've had so many iced coffees to do
for you. This is sugar-free lemonade.
If you normally listen to podcasts at 1.25 or 1.5, I recommend to hear anything that I'm saying today to slow it down to 5%. But it's
a fart will sound like a foghorn.
Yeah, it's such a tight little reach around turnaround that it's been a little bit crazy trying to pack all of the sessions in. And then crazy thing happened the other day. I was supposed to go on Monday and then I couldn't because I got a very faint
drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday.
And then Friday and Saturday till a mum came home or whatever the lyrics were.
That's what Craig David said.
Yeah. Until I heard a dad's car in the driveway. Anyway, yeah, I got a faint strip. Didn't I? I got a double strike on a COVID test.
Yes, you did.
And I was like,
I got a faint strip, but that's just because I was taking off transparent clothing.
And someone fainted. Someone passed out.
Yeah, someone got really heady. Just had to sit down.
It was and it's too sexy, and they black out.
Free coming blood. Oh.
Yeah, I got a double strike, and it couldn't make any sense of it because then I took 2 more tests. And it was fine. And then I've taken one today and it's been fine.
Have you got your period?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's my moon time.
Maybe.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe
moon time.
Maybe it got cross-contaminated with something on the kitchen. Maybe I don't know, a bit of dander. Maybe there was a bit of birthday cake up my nose that I forgot about. I've got no idea. So I couldn't go on Monday because I was supposed to go into this a little morning meeting that they have in the pavilion, in the village. And there's people that would technically be classified as vulnerable. So it just really felt like rolling the dice and not a very intelligent decision to do it.
If you don't absolutely need to, life or death, then don't.
Well, that's the thing. I checked with the organizers first and they were like, it's not worth the risk. Don't worry about it. And also, I am accepting submissions remotely. So people have been able to email stuff in, which they have been doing. So yeah, I just used the day to like do lots of editing, and it is coming together quite lovely, Gail. But I'm still kind of a bit irritated that like I essentially lost a day, which means that now I'm like, well, how do I make up for that lost time amongst everything else? Because the day where I'll now have to go, that was going to be like a day that I had to do something else on in the afternoon. It all just, everything is so busy.
Sorry, I'm allergic to stress. I'm not doing that. No.
I'm allergic to your first world problems. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit because I know that you wanked that whole day away.
I didn't. I was sat on Canva. I was designing, editing, making phone calls, sending out apologies, receiving love letters.
All to your friends and family.
Yeah, all from my hand.
For what I did. I can only apologise.
Is this forbidden stranger? Anyway.
Mr. Right and Forbidden Stranger.
Absolutely. But what about you, since you crash landed back on this turd? Tell the lovely people at home about your journey back from the airport, like the day that you arrived, because that was just that was just God letting you know that you weren't welcome here.
Let's start the scene. I went to Italy, by the way. Bloody marvellous. I found my homeland. I don't give a fuck. We're going back. I don't care. And so the airport in Italy, let's start there, because they have a separate building for check-in. You just give them your suitcases, then you go to the airport, which was already a much better system. And then there's loads of shops before you go through security so that everyone's not crowding through all at once. And then went through security. And also, people in Italy, like the gentlemen in general, just dress better. We know that. We know that as fact. But you know when you're traveling and you're like, I'm going to wear some joggers and a vest. And then there's like men in linen suits with rollaway cases. And I'm like, I want that. Yeah. There was a suit shop in the airport. And I was like, I didn't, but I thought about it.
You misunderstood the assignment. You turned up in like trackies and a vest top. Like, I
was dressed for comfort. Everyone else was dressed to fucking slay the runway.
Yeah, to get blowies in the toilet to join the Mile High Club. Yeah.
And I did. I put my effort in. So
I had a wank in my seat. Does that count?
My sock was ruined. I had to squelch home.
I was like, can you pass me that sick bag? I'm going to fill it. Coming in a sick bag on an airplane.
Flashlight. No. Okay. Give me a sick bag and a Pringles tube. We're making this happen.
I'm going to make a prison cunt.
Sorry. Did you just spit on the camera by saying prison cunt? I've never felt more objectified in my entire life.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I didn't do that. Lovely flight home, by the way. The flight itself was delightful. And then I get home to East Midlands Airport. It's already, it's a grey day for everyone involved. And then it starts throwing it down with rain, which then turns to hail. And then we're driving home from East Midlands Airport through Clifton, and there's just soggy forest memorabilia fucking everywhere. And I was just sat in the back of the taxi like, I fucking hate it here. I hate it here. This is shit. I don't want to. Oh,
it's actually horrendous. I'm
so annoyed.
So horrendous.
Fucking wet football gash everywhere. I was so angry.
I felt so terrible for you. I was super surprised that you didn't just turn the car around and just book a one-way ticket.
It was an Uber. Otherwise, I'd have grabbed that wheel.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But now I'm back from outer space, and
you're still super tanned as well because you keep topping it. You keep topping it up in this goddamn heat wave.
Yeah.
Oh, your skin looks so tanned against all that white and diamond.
I did it on purpose. So yeah. Also, my foundation's not going to match this week.
Oh, baby. But you can wear
something full coverage, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, tip-bib, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm back, and now obviously Pride's coming out. We've got quite a lot of gigs this weekend. For some reason, they all just cram towards the end of this month, which is fine. Love being booked and blessed.
Yeah, running the gauntlet. Yeah, absolutely.
We've got Pride coming
what
up,
is it about? What is it about our work that seems to go no drag, no drag, no drag? Oh my god!
All
like
the drag.
Yeah, exactly. Like it all ends up being like fucking compressed for some reason.
Yeah, our gigs are never like spread out.
Yeah,
we should work on that.
Yeah, 2023.
Put a pin in it
because everything else is booked for the rest of this year, so we can't move it.
Yeah, there's no problem with being booked and blessed. Very thrilled and happy and gorgeous and stunning, but it's a lot. So as you can see from around me, I've got 2 wig orders because Pride's coming up. So I've got 2 wig orders to fulfill. I've got a dress alteration that isn't mine, and then I've got to finish my Pride wig and dress. I finished the dress itself. I still need to finish some like additional features. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I don't want to give the game away.
No, of course not.
And then I've got the wig. I just need to, because I'm ventilating now, to make them fit better. So I'm going to do that to this one. So yeah, I've got a lot on.
You also need to come and help me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I know what I'm doing. It's just it involves. It involves stuff that I'm not 100% confident with, so I'd rather just have you there, basically.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring one thing and do the additional bits online and just sit and supervise.
Like one thing involves lining, which I've never done before, and the other thing involves an arm, and I've never.
Lining is easy. You just make the thing, make it again in the lining, turn the lining inside out, and stick them together.
Yeah,
that's how I did it.
But sure. But then do you remember that dress that I made the other day, like the tiger stripey thing? And I was like, okay, so I made an arm, and it's like it's not where it's supposed to be because even though I measured, I made it too tight around the armpit.
I'll bring my flipper. Is that what it's called? What's it called? Sloper. Bring my sloper.
A flip is the thing that toddlers and tiaras wear in their teeth. Yeah,
I want one of those.
I saw a video of a drag queen the other day where she was lip syncing and it fell out. Like it didn't fall all the way out, but it just slipped. So it looked like she had massive fucking teeth.
She was fucking shirt off.
For a second, she was just like,
amazing. I want that. But no, my sloper's here, and then I also have, which I've recently adjusted because it was a little bit too big.
Nothing fits me anymore. Even my skin tight costumes are baggy.
To take in a condom.
Welcome. No, that's bad. No, don't admit that.
Cut that out.
Yeah. I had to cut myself out of it. It was too tight. Everything's getting smaller. All the wet's going to tailor it.
But then I have another top that fits like my arm that I use that fits with that hole.
Yeah.
And I use that for everything.
Sure.
So we just need to. I'll show you how I do it on one of yours.
Yeah, I need something like that if I'm going to start getting through all of these bags of ideas that I have for doing stuff. Not that I have any time to make anything at the moment. But when I had some time the other day and I was like, what should I do? I feel at a loose end. I know what I'll do. I'll try and make a dress with one arm, just like an asymmetrical, good place to start. It went fine. It doesn't sit right, but you can't tell that it doesn't sit right. It does need to be taken in because it's a stretch fabric, and I kind of I misjudged that. So a baggy stretch fabric just does not a good look make.
No,
I could put a belt around it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, let's revisit her.
We'll revisit her. Also, I can already tell that is a winter fabric. It's quite she's kind of warm.
She's dense. She's joyfully dense.
But Pride is indeed coming up. Like
Pride is around the corner.
It's going to be here so soon.
Everyone's got their rainbow banners and
oh my god! How much have we been pandered to recently? Did you see someone that tried to do like a Pride celebration by having rainbow cupcakes, but then they bought all of the food to accompany the cupcakes from Chick-fil-A?
Jesus.
You know, like swing and a miss, babes. Yeah. Swing and a miss.
I don't live anywhere. I live a world away from where there is a Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
and I know that that's not all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Super.
It's not an under the radar thing.
Yeah, very misjudged. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh God, but I don't want to talk about Pride Month. I want to talk about us. I want to talk about how much I miss spending proper quality time with you.
I know. We've only seen each since I've been back from holiday, which was I got back like the 1st of this month,
and then I went.
And then
well,
you left.
know. I think I went shortly before. When did I go? Did I go the end of May?
You were back. You were back a day while I was back.
Yeah,
So I think I came back on the 30th. You left on the 1st.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, and I remember at one point I'd landed, and you were like, just to catch you up before I go, like doing a bit of a handover, and I just sent you a picture of the luggage thing, like I'm just doing this now, babe.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not happy.
I remember like when you were messaging me when you were poolside, and I was like, oh, it looks like you're having a wonderful time. I thought that you would have muted me by now.
Well, to be fair, I turn off messenger notifications in general when I'm on holiday, and I just check them as and when.
Mm-hmm. Sure, at your leisure, whenever you
my leisure,
whenever I feel appropriate. Mm-hmm. I didn't do a huge amount of social media. The only thing that I did was memery, but that's because I don't mind doing memery. That's fine.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, you're supposed to be on holiday. Why are you still posting memes?
Well, because we were out, because we went, oh, Jesus.
Because we love each other, just say it. Because conversation ground to a halt, and I had to do something.
Because we went to a music festival that, like, for the most part, started quite late and then was on until sort of the wee hours of the morning. We'd kind of like get up, we'd go out, we'd find something to eat, maybe have a bit of a wander, like a mooch around or something, and then we would go back to the hotel for like a bit of a pit stop to cool down and get ready to then go over to Primavera. Go over to the festival site where we would then be there until, like early in the morning or late in the night, however you want to look at it. So during that time, that was like reading or memeing, which was nice because you need that time, because otherwise, I mean, you know me, I don't cope very well in the heat. Like, I love the sun, but it hates me. So I need that time to like let my skin stop sizzling.
Like, who's hissing at me?
It's just like my shoulders full of snakes.
Yeah, it sounds like a panto villain's just entered. Like, what are we doing here?
Girl, that's just my entrance music. Boo!
You suck.
Oh, speaking of the heat wave, I made the mistake of breaking in the old breastplate in public.
Yes, you did.
On the Saturday just past.
I did wonder why that was the gig you chose to do it.
Because it looked really good.
Yeah. This is the problem.
Because I really like the way that it looked. But let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
No.
Before you get started. No. Just quickly. It will never not look great.
Yeah.
That's the problem with a breastplate.
And the problem is, I want to go bigger.
Yeah, I do. And mine are huge. You've tasted the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also it absolutely did the work. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just did the work for you. Like, at the end of because it was a
worst case scenario.
Yeah. Well,
because laughing, show me your nips.
Because it was like a pole dancing event, and I got to the end and it was just like, isn't it remarkable that we got through a whole evening of pole dancing without anyone accidentally revealing a nipple? And I just got my tit out. And then just acted like it wasn't out. Yeah. Brought the house down. It was like, it's you just like, whoa, done. One and done. Just like lip sync who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah. I've got tits. I have power in this situation.
But if I didn't make the little crop out of an old t-shirt to put that underneath it, it wouldn't have been doable, because mama, let me tell you, when I got out of that tit bib and it's soaked, wet, saturated,
the world's wettest slut.
Yeah. It really was just like, wow, did any food go in this baby's mouth? Why is this bib just nasty, wet? Like,
I don't remember my nipples pissing themselves.
Yeah,
like, what's happened here?
It was ridiculous, but it did work because all of that stuff wasn't just like trickling down my person.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've done it several times where I have a sweat patch under my bra.
I love that for you.
Where it's all just sort of cascaded.
It's just like, why is your solar plexus drooling?
Yeah. Why is your diaphragm thrown up? I don't understand.
Yeah, what's wrong with your chakra? It's leaking.
Yeah, very that. But like, I did the vest thing, thinking, oh, this is a good idea. But I did it with the vest that I was planning to wear home. That was a bad idea.
Ruined everything.
Stupid bitch. Sing with me. Yeah. Fucking stupid bitch.
I think now that I've done it once, I will never not do it again. But I just feel bad for that old t-shirt. Like, it deserved
a dedicated t-shirt.
It deserved better than the fate that it has received, that it's now just become
What colour was it?
It's white, so you
what
can't.
What colour was it at the end?
Grey.
Like an old map. Like an old pirate's map.
like it's in a primary school and it's been tea stained to make it look old.
The edges were burnt and there was an X on each nip.
There's a big X on it where the treasure should be, and it's just on my nipple.
Little big boot footprints going across your tits. Yeah. Like an old pirate.
Another little bit that just says, there be dragons. Like, so stupid.
The Kraken. It's just a back spot.
Oh, God. But no, I enjoyed it so much. Like, happy,
it looked like a fun
happy Pride, everyone.
Yeah.
Like, breastplates are genuinely where it's at. The only thing, and I know I've said this again and again, I would really like to have my tattoos drawn onto it. That's the only. I mean, no one else knows about that other than me.
Also, no one else gives a huge amount of chest tattoos anyway.
Well, that's the thing. It's just mostly that one there, which I could probably do myself with Sharpie, but then it would go green after a while, and I'd probably have to keep on redoing it. So,
or like stretch funny.
Yeah, like if you're going to feel the fantasy, you might as well just go all out and just be like, they're clearly not real. My tattoos are missing.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think your tattoos.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I think your tattoos help lend power to the illusion, in that they've not got one blank color to match.
Sure. Yeah, that's
so that once
true.
you've broken up that line, it doesn't really like matter.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I also, if I go bigger, I'm keeping the neck on, because trying to keep the bit like covered.
But you've got a beard.
It's quite difficult. Yeah. So I think
was just
the beard will lend it
upwards. You know what I mean? I hate it when I see that neckline just here, or worse on me. You just go that. Oh, yeah. I've
got Photoshop.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst, but I've got CS2. It's a really old version of Photoshop.
You don't have Photoshop, you've got Paint. Shut up.
Got MS Paint, motherfucker. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, that's been about it. We're really busy. I broke my tits in. Prize coming up soon.
I broke my breasts.
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no.
Well,
can you imagine? I'd be inconsolable.
Yeah, absolutely.
The girls are dead.
If it just tore like down the middle, like you'd had an autopsy and they'd like cracked you open.
I have considered cutting the back off.
Oh, and just having the bib.
Yeah. Because I've seen other girls do that. But then if you get because when I make stuff, I keep the back high anyway and just scoop down.
Yeah.
But occasionally you'll buy a dress off the rack and it scoops down at the back as well. So
you could just get a pair that are just the ones that join at the back of the neck, and it's just the tits.
Yeah.
It is literally the plate, not the bib.
Oh, you mean buy a separate pair?
Yeah.
And have like my party tits and my thinking tits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also those could be like massive mommy milkers, because like you can have all of like, because you've not got that real estate at the back, you can just have all of the focus on your landscaping in the front garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the way you think. I think that's a good idea. I was looking at them earlier. For you, but also for me.
Well, I know, but the massive mommy milkers that I want, I mean, now it's just getting to the point where I just want different sizes for different moods, different temperaments, like a very subtle one. Like
Character titty.
Yeah, like the ones I had on Saturday was just because I just wanted some like cleave, like boop, boop.
Yeah.
But then obviously I would also want some ones that are like just obnoxiously, yeah, exactly.
Massive mummy mammary milky mummers.
Basically, just to wear with triple hip pads when I just want an insane,
knockers.
Yeah, an insane
Well, that's
proportion.
how I want to look in drag anyway.
Yeah,
I keep just like pussying out when I put my big hip pads in, but I think that's because I want bigger tits.
Oh, bitch. Wearing the double hip pads, it's so much fun. Like it really is. Like I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. It's just this big fucking, what is it she says in Pose when he's just like, I want to look like a Coke bottle but with big titties.
Yeah, that's how I want to look.
Yeah, a Coke bottle.
I want to look like, do you remember when Pearl released the Vladonna doll?
Huh?
Pearl from Drag Race released a doll called the Vladonna doll.
Oh yeah.
And it was just it's like it was like a caricature of Amanda Lepore, who is already a caricature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want that.
Like a copy of a copy of a copy that just, you know.
Yeah. No longer human, just shape and fabulousness.
Like the person who photoshops Kim Kardashian took Adderall and was just like bigger.
Yeah, I want that, please. But then I have a lot of costumes that I don't think would accommodate all of that flesh.
Do you know what I want to look like? I want to look like in South Park, the dog's girlfriend or whatever she is, Beth, where she's just a pair of tits with.
Yes.
But it's just like this, but with hair at top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want that. But also money, because life is so expensive at the moment, which is why we are working so much. But then it's like, I'm working a lot. Why don't I have lots of money to spend on things like tits?
Yeah.
We're asking the big questions here at the Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Where you buy
today.
your tits. You can get a good pair of tits for 80 quid if you shop smart.
Yeah.
You don't have to destroy your bank account for a good pair of knockers.
And on that note, I've finished my drink.
Well, thank you for catching up with us.
Destroy my pussy, not my bank account.
And that's been Finance with Hannah and Marilyn.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Money Saving Drag Queen.
Yeah. Martina's money saving experts. Like, I don't know what this is anymore. But yeah.
Woman in Sue.
Yeah. We'll be back IRL like next month, I'm sure. Like we'll be able to sketch some time. And if we can't, then we'll just do Zoomies again. This is weird though. This is weird.
It is a bit weird.
Yeah. It kind of feels like
it's been a nice little catch up.
Yeah. In a panty.
It's definitely not a panty, but okay.
No. Although
it is still a panty. Is it still a panty? Is
it now just an epidemic or is it now just the flu? I don't really know.
Are we still panning out? Pan out on my wide angle lens. Yeah.
The camera is panning. No, we're spiraling. Right. Thank you as always for joining the Unnamed Drag podcast here.
Come see us at Glad Rags. Come see us at Pop World, at Rough Trade. We do drag bingo. Come see us and just squeeze our enormous fake knockers. But also ask for consent. Yeah. We'll say yes, but also it means a lot if you ask.
Mm-hmm. And if you would like to donate some money to our charity Community Reach Around so that we both can have the breast that we have always dreamed of and believe that we deserve, then you can go to patreon.com/unnamed drag. I think that sounds about right.
The link will be below.
Yeah, the link. The link's down there with all of this stuff. But yeah, until next time, thanks very much for being here.
Oh my God, it's like a faggy Cyclops from X-Men. Right, bye guys, love you.
To our cockheads, I'm going to hit unrecord. Unrecord's not I dropped the microphone.
Okay, you're a mess.
Podcast.
Dressica.